Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the NutSac Duffel, which is a really simple and durable 35-liter travel bag. I've been testing this out for the past couple of weeks and so far it's been a really great experience. The bag feels super well made. I love the classic aesthetic that it has and it's just able to hold an impressive amount of stuff. So really excited to share it with you guys, and I want to thank the company for sending the bag for me to test out. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. Starting off with the outside of the bag, I really like the overall aesthetic. This has a very classic and timeless look that just feels like it's never going to go out of style and like it's going to fit in well into a ton of different environments. Whether you're traveling or just throwing this into the back of a truck or onto your motorcycle, this also just feels like it's going to be great for holding some gym gear for your day-to-day. So just a lot of versatility in this duffel bag and just an aesthetic that really is going to look great wherever you take it. And then moving into the materials, the bag is made out of a very rugged waxed canvas that also has a nice amount of water resistance. And this is a type of material that's really just going to age well. As you can see, as I've been testing it out, it's starting to develop some marks. So it's just really going to patina and show that sign of life as you have this for a longer period of time. And then on the bottom, it has this very durable and abrasion resistant wax twill so that you can have peace of mind as you're placing this on the ground. So just a really solid build quality all throughout. NutSac also guarantees their products for life, so you can be sure this is a bag that you're gonna have for many years to come. In addition to the wax canvas, the bag also has some really nice YKK zippers on all the compartments. And then you also have some really nice leather accenting on the handle straps, the shoulder strap, and also for the logo on the side. And then as far as the colors, the bag is offered in the tan version that you see here, but it also comes in a black and a gray, and it just looks really nice in all of the color combinations that are offered. And then continuing on with the capacity, the bag comes in at about 30 to 35 liters. According to dimensions on NutSac's site, the bag is closer to 30 liters, but based on the items that I was able to fit in here, it felt a little bit more like the 35-liter bags that I've tested out in the past. And this is a really great size for traveling. I was easily able to fit all the items that I normally like to take with me on a 1 to 2 week trip. And then one thing that I really like about a duffel style bag like this is that it never really looks that big, which is really going to be helpful when you're trying to carry this onto something like Ryanair or AirAsia, where they have a little bit stricter requirements as far as carry-on sizes. And then another really nice thing about a duffel style bag is that they're not as rigid generally, which is going to make it just a little bit easier to place this into an overhead storage compartment that's getting a little bit more full. One thing that I will mention though about carrying this onto the smaller budget airlines is that the bag on its own is pretty heavy. It comes in at close to 3 pounds due to the rugged materials that it has. So if you place a lot of stuff in here, it will likely surpass some of those lower weight restrictions that those airlines can have. And then continuing along the outside, the bag has really nice handles all around. So you have these very well padded grab handles on both sides of the bag that are going to be great for just lifting this up into an overhead storage compartment. And then you also have 2 very comfortable handles on the top that allow you to carry this when you don't want to wear the bag on your shoulder. I really love the implementation of the leather here. As you can see, it's really thick and soft, and because you have 2 handles, it really distributes the weight well. So this always feels nice even when you're carrying it with a lot of weight. And then if you want to carry this like a shoulder bag, the duffel also includes a removable strap, which has been implemented really well. It feels very durable. The strap itself is really thick. And then I really like that it has this leather padding, which is also pretty thick and comfortable. So even when the bag has a little bit more weight, it still has felt pretty nice. The strap is also a nice length and it provides a lot of adjustability so that you can really kind of configure how this sits on your shoulder or if you want to wear it cross body. And then attaching and removing this shoulder strap is a really simple process using these metallic clips. They open and close very easily, and then you have these metallic loops on the side. So just a really strong build quality here. This is very important to just give you that extra peace of mind that the bag isn't going to tear even when you're carrying it with a lot of weight. Now, while I'm talking about the weight, one thing that I will mention about duffel bags in general is that even though this is pretty well padded, when the bag starts to get a little bit heavier, it's never going to be quite as comfortable as carrying something like an actual travel backpack. And then jumping into the organizational options, the bag keeps things very simple. It just has 2 quick access zippered compartments on the sides. So starting off with this one on the right, very nice YKK zippers here. And I really like that it has this flap that kind of comes over the zipper to help add that extra protection against the elements. and the zipper opens up really wide. It's just one large compartment, and then on the inside it has a few slip pockets to provide some simple organization. And so jumping into the items that I currently have here, first up, I just have my Ray-Ban sunglasses with their case, and I just kind of tossed those into the front since there was plenty of space. And then on the back you have 3 identically sized slip pockets, and these actually offer a pretty decent amount of volume even when the main area starts to get a little bit more packed out. So starting all the way on the left, the first thing that I have here is just a simple Field Notes notebook. This would also be a great spot to maybe toss in my wallet or a passport while traveling. And then next to that, I just have my KeySmart key organizer to just kind of showcase the space here. Plenty of leftover space with the KeySmart in there, so I could have probably tossed in something like a mouse or a portable hard drive. And then all the way on the right in this last slip pocket, what I have here is just my Apple AirPods Pro. So because there's so much space in this compartment and the one on the other side, I really didn't overpack any of the areas. So just really like the simple layout here, very easy to just kind of organize and reach my stuff. And then moving on to the other side, an identical layout here. So just a wide opening with a few simple slip pockets on the inside. Again, just really impressed with how much volume these offer, even for some of these larger items that we're gonna take a look at. So first up, in the slip pocket all the way on the left, I just have my portable Bluetooth speaker and power bank. And even that wasn't really packed in there too tightly. And then next to that, I also have my GoPro Hero 3 Plus. And then all the way on the right in the last slip pocket, I chose to include a lightning cable and power bank to charge my phone and my tablet while I'm on the go. So again, just a really nice simple layout here. I love that the slip pockets aren't super tight and they can actually hold some larger items. And then it's great that if you don't want to use them, they just kind of sit back to give you a wide amount of space here to toss in maybe something like a jacket or a DOP kit if you want to be able to get to it a little bit more quickly, especially while going through TSA. And then the last area that we're going to take a look at is the main compartment. And in order to access the main compartment, you have these snap closures here that actually protect the zipper to the main area. And I really like the implementation here. It helps cover them in case you happen to get caught in some rain. And it also makes it a little bit harder for pickpockets to be able to access the main compartment quickly. So I really like these snap closures. They feel very high quality. It's very easy to open them up. I like how this flap comes up off the bottom so you can get a really good grip on the buttons themselves. So it's a very quick process to help get into the main area, very smooth. And then you have this very thick YKK zipper here that also opens up very smoothly. It feels super high quality. And then on the inside, just a very simple layout and plenty of space. I really love how easy it is to kind of pack out duffel style bags. They just make it very easy to toss in a ton of stuff, even if you have some bulkier items. And so jumping into the items that I currently have here, first up, I have my Beats Studio wireless headphones with their hard case. Next up, I have a simple pair of Toms that I like to take with me on every trip. And then I also have my Air DOP kit, which is one of the larger DOP kits that I normally use, but I had some extra space here, so I chose to take this one. Next up, I have a smaller packing cube that has my t-shirts and socks and underwear and some of my smaller clothing items. And then the last thing that I have in here is my larger double-sided and compressible packing cube from Arkedo that has my button-down shirts and my jeans and other large clothing items. Now with the compartment empty, you can get a better look at the inside. So a very simple layout here and just tons of space. I really like the flexibility that a compartment like this offers. And then on the sides, you have a few additional slip pockets. You have 3 on each side, and these are a little bit larger, kind of like the ones that we saw on the quick access compartments on the side. So I really like the additional organization that this provides. If you're not somebody who normally likes to use packing cubes, these might be a good spot to put something like some socks or some underwear, maybe some of your toiletries or electronics that you want to keep a little bit more protected. And then I really like that you can just kind of push these to the sides. They stay pretty flat if you don't want to use them and you just want to take full advantage of this main compartment. So really love the simple layout and space offered here and throughout the rest of the bag. Just a really great and durable design. And if you're looking for a stylish travel bag that's going to be able to hold a ton of stuff and that's made in the USA, then this is going to be a great option to check out. And so to wrap up, it's been a really great experience testing out the NutSac Duffel over the past couple of weeks. The bag has an awesome build quality, a really nice classic aesthetic, it can hold a ton of stuff, and I really like its simple and effective organizational layout. And so you can currently purchase this on NutSac's site starting at around $300, which is definitely a little more on the expensive side for a travel bag like this. The bag does, however, have an incredible build quality. It really feels like it's going to be with you for a long period of time to come, and it's also made here in the USA. And so as I was testing this out, one of the first bags this made me think of was the Packed One travel bag, which we looked at pretty recently, and that was another really solid 35-liter shoulder style bag. It did have a little bit of a different organizational layout to this. It actually opens flat like a suitcase, so it's not quite the same duffel style carry that you find with this bag here, but it does have just some extra pocketing. It even has a laptop sleeve, and it comes in at a pretty similar price range. So if you're looking for a shoulder style bag that's gonna be really durable and stylish, but that's gonna offer just a little bit more organization than this bag, then that's gonna be a great option to check out. The next bag this made me think of is the Air Travel Duffel, which we looked at a while back, and that was another really solid and versatile shoulder style bag. It could hold a ton of stuff and had some really nice organizational options, and that one has a little bit of a different aesthetic. It has a more kind of modern and techy look, and it also comes in at a slightly lower price range. So if you're looking for something that's gonna be able to hold about as much stuff as this, but that's just gonna offer a little bit more weather resistance and come in at a lower price, then that's gonna be a good option to take a look at as well. Another bag this made me think of is the Nomadic Travel Bag, which is a really solid 40-liter duffel style bag. It can hold a ton of stuff. I really like the organizational options that has, and that one can also be carried as a backpack. So if you prefer more of a backpack style carry and you're looking for a bag that has a little bit more of a modern look and is gonna offer a little bit more weather resistance, then that's gonna be a great option to take a look at. And then the last option that I'll mention here is the Osprey Ozone Duplex 65, which is a really versatile travel system that's kind of two bags in one. You get a day pack with a detachable cargo area, and so you can wear that all as a travel bag, but you can also turn the detachable cargo area into a duffel style bag. So it's just a really simple duffel bag. It has a ton of space, and it's really nice that with that bag, you get two bags in one. You have a really versatile day pack, and so if you're looking to save a little bit of money and you're just looking for a travel system that's gonna give you a little bit more flexibility than traveling with a traditional duffel, then that's gonna be a great option to check out. With that being said, the NutSac Duffel holds up really well against all those bags, and if you're looking for a durable and simple travel bag that's going to be able to hold a ton of stuff and just have a really classic and stylish look, this is going to be a great option to check out. And I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think of the NutSac Duffel, and if there are any similar bags that you think I should feature on the channel. As always, please let me know in the comments. And I want to thank the company again for sending the bag for me to test out. And if you guys found this video useful, please give us a like. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And thank you guys so much.